Ladies and gentlemen, I have one question and one question only. Why?
Why are we here? That is a deep question. I've often spent many hours thinking about it.
Why? Today we are reacting to Annie Lennox. Why? I've never heard this. You played like 5 seconds of it for me, and I've never even remotely heard this.
So truth be told, I recognize the chorus, like it's recognizable, but I've never like sat down to listen to the song, so I have no idea what it's about. I had no idea that it was Annie Lennox that sang the song, so I'm very intrigued to dive into this and see like what is the song about.
I only know, from Annie Lennox, I only know Sweet Dreams.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I mean, let's just be honest. Like, I'm going to be honest. That's like what I know her from, Eurythmics. So,
was she like a member of the Eurythmics? Or was that like a collaboration? Like,
I think that was the name of her band, and then maybe she went solo. See,
yeah, because whenever I look up that song, it's like Eurythmics, comma, Annie Lennox, Sweet Dreams. So I'm like, is it a collaboration?
That is a good question.
Yeah,
that is a good question.
Well,
one we will answer maybe another day, or you will answer in the comments. You'll let us know.
Yeah. Well, before we start this video, if you don't know who I am, wake up. I'm Paper Chase.
And it's one and only Diamond Don Juan. We are back with another reaction just for you.
That's right. Let's get into this, man.
Why?
Why? Might as well just finish it off. You don't know what I feel.
Well, I know what you feel.
You don't know. That song felt so like just real and personal and just like I don't know. I feel like I got involved into the situation listening to it. Like it was.
I wasn't sure what the song was about, and I was going to pause halfway through and give my take on it, and then as it progressed, I started to have a different, idea of what the song meant.
What does it mean to you?
So initially, when I was like hearing the why, because she was talking about like, maybe I should keep my mouth shut. And so it had me thinking about like being in a stage of relationship where it wasn't working. And she was talking about like, can't you tell the ship is sinking? Mm-hmm. And feeling like that feeling like the ship is sinking, like this is going down. And maybe there's something that I can say that'll fix it. So I just keep talking. But it's like there's no words that are going to fix it. There's nothing that can be said between us that's going to fix this situation. Mm-hmm. Right. And really, I just need to shut my mouth, or we need to shut our mouths, because sometimes it's like, just stop talking. Just don't say anything else. Like there's nothing that you're going to say that's going to, make this situation any better. Like, in fact, you're continuing to talk is only going to make things worse.
And I've been in that situation.
And I've been on both sides of that, where it's like I just need to stop, but I feel like compelled that maybe if I can say one more thing that's gonna smooth things over, or just make them feel that love again, or feel like things are gonna be okay, or then I've been on the other side of, like I said, seeing that they're trying to say something that's going to smooth things over, and it's like there's nothing that can be said.
Yeah. Or just like they open their mouth and you're like, you tell them like, if you keep this going, like I'm gonna get mad. I'm not mad right now, and then they keep doing it anyways, and you're like, okay, now I'm fucking pissed. Like,
yes, and she said something like, I may be cruel, or what did she say? Vicious. Mm-hmm. I think she said I may be vicious, which I just thought was a very interesting line.
I feel like this song has to have some personal meaning to her, because there was so many details in the song that I feel like were too personal to not be taken from a real experience. Like, and the song started out, saying like, I know, like, I made a mistake. Why do you keep bringing it up? Like, I thought we were past it, and then kind of goes into this thing. It feels like a very real relationship she went through, where maybe something happened where, she messed up. Maybe she was unfaithful, something like that. And the guy just kind of never let her leave it down. And then by the end of it, it seems like she was like fighting for the relationship for so long. And at the end of the song, it was just kind of like her breaking free.
Yes. And this is exactly what makes this song so impactful, is the songwriting. Maybe it is very specific. It feels very specific, but ultimately, I don't feel like I've heard somebody refer to themselves as like being vicious in a relationship. And it's just so interesting to see that put into song. And it does feel very specific, and like it was a real event, and she's like talking about it. And then as the song progressed, I realized like it feels like a conversation where the person is saying, why do you want to leave? Mm-hmm. Or why did you do it? And she's like, I don't want to tell you. You don't know how I feel. And I really don't want to say what I really feel, because you don't get it. Mm-hmm. And it's like probably not going to be good. Like she said it, like some things are better left unsaid. So it is like that situation where, you know, maybe she wasn't faithful. The guy's like, why? And she's like, I don't want to talk about it. And he's like, you have to tell me why. She's like, because he had a massive hog, okay? Yeah. Is that what you wanted to hear? He had my toes curly.
He knew where my clitoris was.
He hit the G-spot.
Oh, God. Yeah, no, that was a very...
Are you happy now?
That was such an interesting song, though. Like, the way it was structured from start to finish. And I'm not going to lie, like, the way it started, I'm like, okay. I was, like, working myself to trying to get into it. By the end of it, though, I was, like, fully sucked in. Especially with that whole last sequence. It's just perfectly constructed.
No, I loved it. It's such a good song that captures, to me, the way I interpret it, that breakdown of a relationship, that conversation of like, hey, I just, you know, need to know, like, why are we here? Why
are we keeping
why did
doing
you
this?
Why did you do what you did? Or why do you want to break up? And it's like,
and why are we still trying? Why, like,
yes,
what's the point of this? You know,
yeah.
what I mean?
And just
like,
being like, do you really want to have this conversation? Do you really want me to tell you why I feel this way? Okay, well, here it is. Here's the fucking truth. Like, you know, I'm not happy anymore. I feel like you, you know, haven't lived up to your promises and you let all that shit out. And they're just like, oh God. You know,
very, very good song. Very good songwriting. I'm interested to know if she wrote this song or if it was written by a team or somebody else. Because it almost has to be written by her, right?
Yeah, I mean, like Sweet Dreams is like such a deep song as well, with like the way the lyrics are written. And again, it's like there's a lot of good music out there, a lot of catchy like writing and great lyrics, but I mean, at least this song, like if she wrote it, it's very distinct.
Absolutely.
It's a very interesting, well-written story and song. And I feel like we rarely hear like songwriting like this.
Couldn't agree more. Well, thank you guys for watching. Hey, if you enjoyed our reaction, make sure you drop a like and hit that subscribe button.
That's right. And we will see you on the next one. Peace.